what's going on there? And my name is Scott Sheridan, alongside Mr. Davion Bussey. Rob Manning just sent the message. He will be on forthwith at this point. But in the meantime, welcome to Tales from the Film Set, where we talk movies, we talk cinema, we talk our own experiences, and in general, we just talk. This is going to be a very, very packed day today that we've got coming up. We're going to be paying tribute to the movies of Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving is right around the corner. That amazing holiday where the gluttons that we are, the Americans that we are, eat food en masse, just go nuts on that, and then just really regret every food life choice we've made afterwards as we run to the bathroom 17 times the next day.
I would say maybe everybody else except for me, because I got to watch what I eat.
I do too. I watch it go in and I watch it go out, But yes, the amazing American holiday that's oftentimes mocked by the rest of the world is like, you guys don't eat enough. You have to have a holiday tribute to it. It's like, yes, we do. America, Canada already had theirs about 6-7 weeks back in October, but we're going to talk a little bit about some of the movies that actually came across this holiday. Most of all the holidays that they usually have, this is one of the ones that often gets forgotten about the most. You have Halloween, you got Christmas and things like this, New Year's. But it's funny because there's not a whole lot of like Thanksgiving holidays. There's movies that take place on Thanksgiving, which we're going to talk about a couple of those, but there's no like Thanksgiving centric movies. So we'll touch on that. We will be doing Cash or Trash as well today in movie history. So we got a packed little schedule. But in the meantime, how you doing, sir?
I'm doing good. I just feel like that Thanksgiving is the middle child that never gets its rings.
It kind of, what it is, because you have Halloween, then Thanksgiving, then Christmas. It literally is the middle child of fall winter holidays.
Yeah.
Wow, I never thought of it. Yeah, of the holidays in the last quarter of the year, it is literally the middle child. So yeah, we're going to be talking about the middle child syndrome in this case. We'll talk about Thanksgiving, but let's get this rolling. I think at this point. Give me information all the way at the bottom. You can always find us on there. But let's kick things off. This is a movie that there is no way in Hiffle that I cannot get choked up on the ending of this movie. Planes, Trains, and Automobile, to me, is one of those movies that is just, it's really probably considered to be one of the most famous Thanksgiving movies of all time, and probably one of the only ones. But it is so perfect in the casting of it with Steve Martin, and John Candy, late John Candy. And to me, it's like I said, one of those fantastic movies that just, it makes my heart like sing a little bit when you reach the end of that movie, But talk do you have any thoughts on this one?
I heard about this film, but I never got the chance to watch it as a kid or an adult. So, it's just awesome to see somebody like John Candy. And also, I forgot his name.
Steve Martin.
Steve Martin. I'm sorry, audience.
Only murders in the building.
Steve Martin and John Candy. Oh my God! But John Candy, especially because I grew up watching John Candy as a kid, and some of the stuff that I saw as a child from HBO, or remember when Channel 11 would show films and stuff and reruns and syndicate movies. Like I think that's part of the reason why I was so big, because of John Candy.
I mean, it's funny because a lot of kids nowadays have no recollection of John Candy because he passed about 30 years ago this year, actually. And this, I think, in a lot of ways is considered to be one of his most famous roles because he plays Gus Griffin so absolutely well, with a twist at the very end of it that really makes you just feel for the guy. I'm going to basically spoil this movie at this point. I apologize in advance, but the realization, the entire movie just centers around Steve Martin trying to get back home to Chicago to have Thanksgiving dinner with his family. And just one chaos after another, trying to go from New York City. And he runs into this honestly just pudgy, generic guy named Gus, who'd sit there and talk about his wife and talk about, his life and everything like that. But the realization eventually at the end is the fact that John Candy's his character's wife has been dead for 8 years, and he really has no place to go. And his entire life is just sort of just finding someone who needs help, and he just sort of assist. And the very high-strung, very uptight Steve Martin, who pretty much treats him like crap throughout the entire film, but eventually bonds with him.
Wow.
But it turns out in the end, that he realizes that He eventually is on the final train back to Chicago, back home. And then he realizes puts all the pieces together, takes a train back to the train station, sees John Candy, and turns out that basically John Candy's character's wife has been dead for 8 years. So how does the movie end? They both go to the house and have Thanksgiving dinner together with his family. And the scene right at the very end where basically they're walking with the trunk, the suitcase and everything like this, is just the two of them walking in together. And it's one of those movies, like I said, it's an ending that just, even now, I'm like getting a little choked up about it because it's just so absolutely perfect. And that was not the original ending to the movie either. But
what was the original ending?
He just walks away. Steve Martin goes home. He goes a separate way, and that's the end of it.
Oh.
So you find out that he just sort of just latches on to people as kind of just this sad guy who just, has nobody and just latched on to Steve Martin with a quest to get him home. But then it's like, I'm done. My job is over. So the change of the ending, which I don't remember if that was John Candy that said it or somebody decided it, but they decided this ending was going to be this one, where they both went to Steve Martin's house together. Now,
just want to add to that, and I think that's what we're missing in today's society. We got a lot of people that are depressed, frustrated in the holiday season, especially like Christmas and Thanksgiving, because loved ones could be financial. It could be the fact that of being lonely.
No longer with us.
Yeah. And we do need like films like to uplift people now, especially in the holiday seasons, because I think missing in society, you mean a happy ending.
An actual happy ending, yes. Yeah, we go downtrodden and depressing, man. Damn the system.
And I'm starting to realize that's why so many people are upset, angry with themselves, and they lash out at people, because reality and having people to become douchebags the new norm. And I think that's the problem. It's too much of being a douchebag without being caring, and not because it's the holiday season, but we should do that to uplift all of us, regardless of what we see, regardless of what our views are, because right now I'm starting to see it during the holidays when a lot of people are depressed.
Yep. They say that the holidays, especially Christmas, is the most depressing time of the year, and I can understand that.
And that's when a lot of people, I ain't gonna say it on air because
we'll get demonetized.
Yeah. But
please do not demonetize us here.
And I'm not gonna say it, but realistically, we need to make a happy ending for everybody. And I understand we can't do it for everybody, but at least we can try.
Yeah.
And my try is, I posted on social media. I understand how the holiday season may, make people feel, but DM me if you want to talk.
Sure. Good on you.
Because I saw a video of a guy that just standing outside hugging people. Tell him their issues. And you know what? And he calls them and say, you know what? If nobody else loves you, I love you. And you know what? And that's uplifting. And we need films like that so we could bring the family dynamic back, because there's so much separation. And it's causing a rift in families because, I don't agree with you on this. I don't agree with you on that. But at the end of the day, that's still blood. Regardless of your views, regardless how you feel, your family at the end of the day, blood-wise, relationship-wise, and friendship-wise. So, I don't know why I'm getting deep.
Dude, okay, listen, you're in life, you only get one set of parents.
Right.
And
you know what? I think part of the issue is I'm starting to see stuff now and looking at things differently. And I guess after I have a men's meeting that I go to, ladies and gentlemen, on Sundays. We sit down, we discuss things, we talk about stuff, ideas to stuff that's going on in men's life.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, wow, you want to actually help a lot of men, because it's not the fact that people want to get over. It's just that people are really suffering.
Yeah.
Going through
we have emotions too.
Yeah.
Sorry, I cut you off.
No, it's cool. No. But at the same time, I'm the goofball, but at the end of the day, I do have my problems. Just like Scott. Scott is a goofball and he has his problems, just like Rob. He has he's still quirky, weird Alec Yankovic hairstyle kid.
He hasn't even said a word yet at this point. He's been on for like 4 minutes, 5 minutes.
Yeah, but he's from the show from the past.
Just taking it all in.
Yeah. And it's like we all have problems. It's just a matter of finding people like Rob, Scott, Ryan, people in your circle.
There it is.
Kyle.
Kyle was the problem, yes.
Kyle had problems, but he's part of that circle. People stream punk.
Our entire group is basically just messed up people. So
we messed up, but we find.
Oh yeah.
But guess what? We're connected. We find something to keep us going, and guess what? I love each and every one of you. I love you, Rob. I love you, Scott. I love you, Kyle. I love everybody from Stream Punk Entertainment. And that's
including that other guy, Oh, you mean that guy? Yeah, I love him.
Yeah, that other guy. Because guess what? Yeah, without him, we love you all.
But
we love you as fans.
Mm-hmm.
Whoever's watching, we love you. Because guess what? Without you, we wouldn't be here. But at the end of the day, I appreciate y'all. I enjoy being around you. I enjoy being on the show. And movies like this needs to come out more often in the holidays. Because guess what? We need a message. We don't care what religion, whether you believe in God, not believe in God. We just need something to uplift.
Yeah.
Everybody's spirit.
And that's a little more difficult nowadays than it ever used to be. But
because we make it difficult.
That's why I try to avoid actually doing things like topical, like politics.
Yeah.
No.
Satan, you're a liar.
No, I shall not do that. Never. So, hey, Rob, how you doing?
How you doing?
Hello.
How you doing, Rob?
8 minutes, 9 minutes. He's just sitting there, just taking it all in, just being very quiet, very patient.
So what you think, Rob?
I think Rob has never seen this movie.
That's
okay.
Listen, the movie is almost 40 years old at this point. I think it's 37.
This is Trains, Planes, and Automobiles, right?
Yes.
Correct. Yes.
All right. I do have plans on watching this with a Patreon that I'm part of, because I suggested this movie the other day, and they're like, we haven't seen the movie either. So, yeah, I think I'll be seeing it this week. So
it's basically considered like the penultimate, or really by default only, like true Thanksgiving film that's really out there.
Oh, there's a couple.
I mean, there's a couple, but this is one of the ones I think sticks to people's minds the most.
When I tried looking up Thanksgiving movies, because we were trying to find a movie for Patreon, this one did pop up, and they didn't even suggest this one. And then they're like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, definitely.
There's one movie I'm gonna see if you mentioned that you may not mention.
Well, I do have one that's coming up after this, but yeah, like I said, if you get the chance to do it, definitely do it. But I'm going to go a little bit left field in this case. A Thanksgiving movie that most people don't realize is a Thanksgiving movie. Addams Family Values.
I know her. That's Christina Ricci.
Christina Ricci.
That's part 2, right?
The second one, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, this was basically often forgotten about when it comes to Thanksgiving movies, but clearly because of the scene at the very end here where she just decides to go off script, set fire to the entire thing, and Christine Baranski from Good Wife and Good Fight, and Peter McNichol from, a lot of stuff, including Alec McBeal and a bunch of other ones, just decides to just take it through them, and including a very, very young David Krumholtz, was it Elf or was it Santa Claus?
For what?
David Krumholtz.
I don't think he's in Elf.
All right.
Claus.
Yeah, it was probably Santa Claus then.
Okay.
But what? Okay, Rob, what did you have?
Spider-Man, the first movie.
Oh yeah.
That was a Thanksgiving movie?
Yeah.
Yes, they celebrate Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
When they invite what's his name?
Osborn.
Yeah.
Yeah, Oswald's father and then he goes, "That's some kind of scar you have."
Start calling out some things.
But yeah,
that's the type of Thanksgiving you should not have. Like, especially this one right here, this image, you know.
Well, this one too. But yeah,
All
no,
right.
they
We'll go there instead.
that was one that was considered was Spider-Man. That was one of the top ones that I knew.
Oh, this actually happened on Thanksgiving.
Okay.
To me, it's Thursday. Wait, what's this?
Rocky 1.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The first Rocky movie is technically a Thanksgiving movie.
Yes.
So
I got another movie.
Go for it.
Thanksgiving.
Yeah, Thanksgiving the movie.
The horror film.
You mean he means thanks unaliving.
No, Thanksgiving.
Oh. I know there's thanks unaliving.
Yeah.
That one.
That one. Yeah, only recent. It came out last year, I think.
Yeah. It was a good horror movie, but at the same time, there were certain scenes where you sat back and was like, really? Really?
Yes.
Thanksgiving. I was going to say Charlie Brown had a Thanksgiving movie too. I was going to get to that, but you beat me to it.
You beat us, Kyle.
I was
you know what's funny about
that one's obvious.
You know, it is and it's not. But you know what's funny about that is that people now actually do the Thanksgiving feast from Peanuts itself as their actual Thanksgiving feast.
Yeah, no, I was don't forget your popcorn, your
pretzel sticks,
your pretzels, your jelly beans.
Yeah. And meanwhile, Peppermint Patty's like, what is all this?
I think one movie maybe Thanksgiving, but I got to make sure.
Yo, Peppermint Patty, I know her.
You know, here's what I have a question. Why do they have the black kid all by himself? Why do they put Franklin on the other side of the table by himself?
That is so
you got all the whiteies on 3/4 of the table, but you put the black kid by himself. American also by American Canadian because they had their Thanksgiving about 7 weeks ago. You know, but yes, a hholiday that the rest of the world's like, you're the fattest country in the world, and yet you have a holiday dedicated to gluttony. Like, damn straight we do.
Ooh, okay. There's some movies on here that I looked up that are Thanksgiving related.
All right, what do we got?
Okay. We have Four Brothers.
Which one was that?
That's the one with
Mark Wahlberg.
Yeah.
Tower Heist. What's that?
Tower Heist.
Oh, that's right, because Tower Heist had the Macy's Day Parade.
Mm-hmm.
I was there for the Macy's Day Parade. That's right.
The Blind Side.
Yes,
yeah,
Blind Side. I knew that one. The Sandra Bullock movie, based on the offensive lineman for the Titans, I think.
For Michael yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I think Titans.
Yeah.
That sounds.
Yeah, the one where Sandra Bullock's the blonde.
Yeah. Well, I thought one movie was Black Friday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah, the Garfield special.
Garfield Thanksgiving special. Well, see, it's always funny because the Garfield Thanksgiving special and the Christmas special were neat. I always watched them as a kid growing up, so I always had a special spot for it. But go ahead, Day.
Holiday Engagement, For Your Consideration, Prisoner, The Human.
The Human?
Yep. Hannah and Her Sisters. Dan in Real Life. Mall Cop. Paul Barton.
What, the Kevin James one was a Thanksgiving movie?
Yes.
Well, are you just like going through an entire list and just like, funny people, for Thanksgiving, Grumpy Old Men, Holly's.
I was gonna say, name the
Grumpy Old Men.
Yeah, Grumpy Old Men. I love Grumpy Old Men. You know, that was just that was one of those things where it was just the movie wasn't really made for an audience. It was really made for like Jack Lemmon and Walter Matthau to do something together. And then of course the second one too, which is also equally as good.
What other films? Who made the potato salad?
That one I don't know.
Funny People.
Okay.
Instant Family.
Miracle on 34th Street technically was a Thanksgiving movie, not a Christmas movie.
Son-in-Law.
Santa Claus?
Yeah, because it takes place about the Macy's Day Parade.
Right.
So it could be a Nightmare for Christmas where it's both a two holiday movie.
Yeah, I mean, technically it is a Thanksgiving movie because it's Thanksgiving holiday and the Santa that they have for the Macy's Day Parade. Ooh.
Or like Jingle Bells was originally supposed to be a Thanksgiving song.
Friendsgiving.
That I saw, yeah.
I thought,
Soul Food was a Thanksgiving movie?
Yeah, I was going to bring that up, but it wasn't on the list. Soul Food is a Thanksgiving movie.
I don't know. When I think of Soul Food, I just think of that bit from Boondocks.
You know what? Be quiet.
Sorry. And also, I cut you off again. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. No, we're trying to make a light, comical moment in this. Yeah. Like this. Oh, matter of fact, what other movie? What's the Thanksgiving movie?
Well, I just saw another one on the list.
Trying to think.
You've Got Mail.
A Thanksgiving movie, ladies and gentlemen.
You know, the Tom Hanks, Meg Ryan romantic comedy, you know, about finding love on the internet in the 90s because nobody ever, you know, dated on the internet back then.
Until now.
It's funny. I read something the other day that said 60% of relationships now come from online in some way. You know, back then it was like 10%, maybe 15%.
I would say The Vanish. Ooh! Knives Out.
Oh, Knives Out, really?
Yeah.
The first one, though.
Yes.
Knives Out is a Christmas or a Thanksgiving movie? Huh. All right. I'll take it. I'll count it.
Yeah, you said Soul Food. Yeah, but that was a really good movie, Soul Food. Soul Food was really good.
And bars do suck, yeah. You know. Well, actually, apparently, like it used to be back in the day, you know, you meet a coworker. You know, you date through cubicle. But,
the O?
The O?
The Oath.
I don't know that one. By the way, I will be using it as the middle child holiday.
Yeah, it is the middle child.
Thank you, Dad.
No pun intended.
No, it quite literally is the middle. It's a middle child holiday. I never saw it that way.
Oh, snap. A Spike Lee's movie is a Thanksgiving movie.
Who's that?
She Gotta Have It.
Interesting. Okay.
Wow.
Kyle, are you talking about that internet meme about like you know the good looking guy and then the fat guy calling the HR bit? So
I'm just looking through, seeing what's gonna wow me. North by Northwest.
Oh, okay. Alfred Hitchcock, Cary Grant.
Yeah.
Kyle, I know you too well.
The House of Yes.
I don't ever saw that one. So
you said Miracle on 34th Street, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I will not discuss that as my side being the quirky, pimply faced, obese, you know, guy in my IT department.
Dutch.
Which one was Dutch?
Ed O'Neill.
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, we got a good list here.
Yeah, like some good. Of course, Home for the Holidays.
Charles Dunning.
Another holiday special I'm thinking of, and I could be wrong. Didn't Wallace and Grimace do a Thanksgiving special?
Wallace and Gromit, maybe.
I could be wrong.
Oh, a Keanu Reeves movie, Sweet November.
Oh, yeah.
And yes, you are correct, sir.
Cool.
You are very clearly correct.
Yeah.
Yay!
Woo!
It's like, I got mail. Fantastic Mr. Fox.
Yeah.
Like I said, Four Brothers, yeah.
I feel like we could do a wave here. Just like this.
Silver Lining Playbook.
Oh, yeah. That was the Bradley Cooper, Robert De
So
Niro
are we
movie.
doing a ranking or are we just naming movies?
We
At
just
this
named.
point, we're just naming movies.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at this point, we're not going to really rank them. I mean, I went through sort of the list that I had already had. And
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
now it's like, oh, yeah, that one too. So there's a lot of movies, though, but, that are, I guess, Thanksgiving centric to some degree, as opposed to just like, Rocky takes place on Thanksgiving.
Oh, here's another movie, The Weatherman.
Yes, Nicolas Cage. I saw that on the list. I saw that one.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, not a bad list.
Yeah.
So.
This is by far, if we really look at it, I understand why people say, "Don't use the phone on the dinner table while we at Thanksgiving."
The what?
Don't use your cell phone. Get off your cell phone while you at Thanksgiving dinner, baby.
Why do you understand that?
Because
everybody's on their phone in general.
Oh.
Yeah, and it's no interaction, no getting to know family.
So Thanksgiving for me this time is going to be a little different. Since Mom passed about 7 weeks ago, it's going to be just me and my father. And Robin's in Florida right now. So Thanksgiving is just going to be me and him. And I don't know how much conversation we're going to have. So I may have to rely on one or two of these movies.
Hey, Pops, have you seen Spider-Man?
He wouldn't let me see Planes, Trains, and Automobiles as a kid because there's a scene in there where he just like rants off on Edie McClurg, about having a rental car. So it's a classic scene, absolutely classic scene. But yeah, he was pissed because they played that movie.
So that's one movie you weren't allowed to watch as a kid?
Yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It wasn't bad. It ain't had no nudity in the film.
Yeah, but it got an R rating, so that hasn't turned them off to it.
It's kind of like I wasn't allowed to watch Elf as a kid.
And you're like, I'll show my mom a thing or two. I will dress as Elf. Ha ha.
And she's sitting back looking at you like.
Yeah, that's one of my favorite stories. She thought it was Bad Santa because Will Ferrell didn't have the rep.
Okay.
She got the two movies mixed up because Will Ferrell had a rep of being in bad stuff at the time. But I always got confused because they made Wendy's toys of Elf when it came out.
Which is usually
like, why do I have a kid's toy if it's an adult movie?
Well, listen, he's Alex Trebek on SNL. You know Alex Trebek. He's nice. He's safe.
Is he really? Is he really?
I have no idea. He's tall though. He's like 6'6".
Who?
Will Ferrell.
No, Will Ferrell's 6'3".
6'3". Okay, still pretty darn tall anyway.
Yeah, that's what.
He's quarterback worthy. So, all right, I guess. So, all right, I guess on that note, before I get to the next thing, I'm going to basically we'll take a quick break for a quick ad sponsor because I got a pizza yesterday. Let's talk about that. So, Davion is currently going 10-1. So, but yeah, as always, thank you again to Pizza Zone, you fantastic, glorious, wonderful place that's right next to my house. Had a fantastic pizza from over there yesterday. Had chicken and ham because I decided, you know what, have one quasi-healthy food, meat and another actually more healthy food. So, but Martin and Zach, they're always awesome, always grateful. You got all this kind of stuff there, a bunch of options as well. Anyway, as always, the address is 53 South Main Street, Lodi, New Jersey. That's the number up there, 928-6729. Call them up, get a pizza for cheap, and get a pizza for great. There we go. Cool. All right, so while I have you right now, and I'm losing my voice, here, okay, this is what I'm going to do. Rob, I need to turn this over to you for a second.
Okay.
How's your day going? I need to cough.
Okay. My day's going great, guys. We just got off of work. I took a nap, and that's why I was late today. So I apologize, but I'm here now, and that's all that matters because you get to see my face. I get to bless you guys with my face. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, he's already set up in the Christmas season right now. Loving it.
Yes, we got my Christmas tree up, which I was gonna name myself something with a funny name, but it was like too long. I was gonna say the guy that puts up his Christmas tree before Thanksgiving, but it was too long. But no. We're just happy to be here.
Yes.
While we're just stalling for a little bit of time, I want to be thankful for Stream Punk Entertainment because they've changed my life since the time I've been with them, and that's what I'm thankful. One of the things I'm thankful for this season. Obviously, my mom. Obviously, her Street Angels. Obviously, Scott. Obviously, I guess Day. No, I'm just kidding.
Are you just kidding about Day, or are you just kidding?
I'm thankful for the day, but I don't know if I'm thankful for that day.
It's okay, man.
No,
dude,
I'm kidding.
He loves the crap out of you, man.
Yeah,
and I'm thankful for every single person that has subscribed to our channel, liked our videos, commented on our videos, and every single person that has let us interview them throughout the year.
And holy Hannah, do we have a lot of things on the pipeline for 2025?
And I've got just a little teaser. We've got somebody we're going to be interviewing in 3 months in March. It has to deal with Terrifier 3.
We're going back to that road again.
Well, it's a different person from Terrifier 3 that just did it. And I've got his wife on Facebook, and I messaged her the other day, and she's like, well, we're busy all the way until March, so message us March 1st, and we'll get it scheduled. So,
and apparently you have someone else in the pipeline from the
somebody that I may
DC universe.
Somebody that I may have shot arrows with. Hopefully, that's going to be this next month.
That guy, that guy from Ninja Turtles too.
Yes, that guy.
Yeah, that guy. Yes.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. Yes. Rob has been good enough working behind the scenes on that one. Maybe I shouldn't have spoiled that one a little bit.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, but you have had direct.
I think we will get reached out respectfully either the day after or the Monday after Thanksgiving, because I know the ultimate rule about his wife is she loves fall and no Christmas until after Thanksgiving. So yeah.
That is exactly how my mother would have felt on this too. Yes.
So yeah, but that's something that's possibly in the pipeline that we will let you guys know more information and stuff like that when it gets closer. But on to the next topic.
Yeah, the guy who made fish scales a workout routine.
Yeah.
Because holy crap, is that tough, man? Holy shit. So, all right. So today in movie history, which coincidentally came out the exact same day as 3 Men and a Baby, although it was not a Thanksgiving movie. It centered around 3 bachelors that get caught up in a situation there. One of them, this might be a little bit easier for you. One of them was actually fresh off the heels of Magnum P.I. One of them was basically a guy from Cheers and another guy from Police Academy.
Mm-hmm.
It spawned one sequel, and there's a reboot going to Disney Plus with Zac Efron that is apparently in the works. Let me close that down. What else can I tell you about this movie?
What was the first thing did you say? Did you say like 3 babies and a man?
3 Men and a Baby.
That's literally the movie. Yeah, there you go.
That is the movie?
That is the movie. I figured it was going to be easy.
Oh, okay. I thought you said that at the beginning.
Yeah, you did.
I said it centered around 3 bachelors.
Oh. No, in the beginning.
You said 3 Men and a Baby.
Oh, good Lord. Did I really?
Yeah.
All right.
It's okay.
It's okay.
To be honest, that was going to be my...
Because I was going to say 3 Men and a Baby if you didn't give it away already.
And, who was the guy from Police Cat? Is it Steve?
Steve Guttenberg.
Yeah, Steve Guttenberg, which is also from Short Circuit.
All right, I'm going to give you another one. I got to do another one in this case. I can redeem myself. This will be more difficult.
What's the answer again? No, I'm just kidding.
Wait. What's that? No, it is not Short Circuit. The main character was a voice, actually. The voice is best known for playing Tommy Pickles in Rugrats, Buttercup in Powerpuff Girls, and also was the voice of the live-action character in this one.
So, this is something to do with E.G. Daily.
You're correct. Good call. Nice call on that, dude. Nice.
Yes.
You get the voice actor on that. Holy crap.
As soon as you said Tommy Pickle, I met her.
Yeah, well, it's funny because I didn't even realize. It was actually nominated for Best Original Song in the 1998 Academy Awards, received mixed reviews from critics. It did not actually do as well as its predecessor.
Is this Pee Wee Herman?
It is not.
Okay,
this is the second movie in the franchise, by the way. The first movie crushed at the box office, $30 million budget, $254 million. This one basically had a $90 million budget, made $69 million.
Not Pee Wee Herman. The other Earl or
yeah. Earl's Earl Scared Straight?
No. You're talking like Ernest Scared Stupid?
Yeah.
No. Okay.
Not Pee Wee Herman.
It also had it. There was also a lot of other actors that voiced characters in this. It was a live action, but Hugo Weaving, pre-Matrix and Lord of the Rings, was in this. Adam Goldberg, Jim Cummings was in this one too.
Is this Who Framed Roger Rabbit?
It is not. That's 1988.
It's a fun fact. Jim Cummings voiced Bullet number 2.
Yeah. So it's a live action.
There was a very successful character actor that was in both of these movies.
Are you able to give us the plot, or does the plot give away the movie too much?
Plot gives away a little bit more than I should in this case.
Okay. We need something to work with. I mean, the E.G. Daily is a good hint. The reason why I said the Pee Wee Herman, because she was in the original Pee Wee Herman movie. That's why I thought that.
Wait, Cool World? No.
The first movie in this, though, the main live action actor received an Academy Award nomination in the 1995 first movie. This is 1998. This is the second one.
Wait. I just brought this up at work. You're not talking about Five Goes West.
No, but you're getting no, but you're not bad. It's a good question. It's a good thought.
American Tail Fievel?
No, it's not. It's not Fievel.
Okay.
But James Cromwell was the actor.
But he said it's live action, so it couldn't be Fievel Goes West.
James Cromwell received an Academy Award nomination in the first one.
But man, what's Jim Cummings in that there's a live action? And I know my Jim.
This one is, it's not hard, but
it's hard because we don't know what the plot of the movie is, because if he gives the plot, it gives away the movie.
Right.
We know there's a sequel. We know the first one came out in 1995.
Yes.
We know it's... Would it be more considered like Roger Rabbit style or no?
Less animation.
Hi.
More animals.
Look Who's Talking?
Nope. No. Well, no. I mean, babies can be considered animals too, but no. But
no. I'm thinking about the Look Who's Talking before, when they had Bruce Willis with the dogs, and it was on Christmas.
Oh yeah. No, you're not bad though.
And it's dealing with animals, you said?
Yes.
Babe.
Oh, duh.
What's that?
Babe. This is Babe.
Which one?
Babe, the second one, like goes to Windy City or something like that.
I'll take it.
Yeah.
In the city.
Babe, Pig in the City.
It dawned on me as soon as yeah, Babe is it, because when I looked her up, I actually bought this movie at the flea market because I knew there'd be a chance that one day I could meet E.G. Daily in real life. I got to meet her because, which was so weird that they recasted I know it happens in Hollywood, but she wasn't the original voice for Babe, and then they recasted her in the second one.
Okay.
And on New Year's Eve, she did a live stream on Instagram, and she was just accepting random people to go live with her, and I got to show her my Rugrats pop, and she's like, "You got me locked up in a box." So yeah.
But yeah, we both hit it on the nail. Good job, Rob.
Which, by the way, Tommy Pickles. This is the second time I've had a pickle reference today. Thank you, Kyle, for that. But yes, yes, yeah, so big in the city, and
I should have got that faster.
Dude, you know what? It's okay. It's okay. You
no,
did pretty good anyway.
You wasn't that because we both was sitting there looking like.
Well, I knew the EG Daily part, and I was like,
that was impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like I was like really EG Daily, but I was like, what else has she been in?
And when he said live action, I was like, what?
So no, I give you a lot of credit. Actually, that was a really good job there. I didn't think you'd be able to pull that off.
High five, bro.
Woo!
So, all right. So, yeah, that's pretty good there.
And Jim Cummings was in that. That's cool.
Yeah, Jim Cummings was in there too. Yeah, Darkwing Duck. Hang on a sec. I'm going to pause. I'm going to.
Yeah, it's Darkwing Duck. Ooh, also, I got a topic for us after.
Wait. That was my favorite Disney cartoon show. That and DuckTales.
That's Jim Cummings.
2?
Yeah, Jim Cummings was in DuckTales. He's Monetary Jack.
Oh.
Yes.
No, that's on Chip and Dale's.
Oh, I got something. Okay, Kyle, if you're paying attention.
DuckTales.
I got something, Kyle. I hope to God you're watching this right now. Oh, dude. So, from the Ultimate TIL, this
TLI.
is.
Wait, what?
Today I learned. I was like today years old.
Oh.
This I did not realize until today. This is the music video for Weird Al's Ricky, which is a parody.
Is that Jim Carrey?
No, that's Weird Al.
That's Weird Al.
Oh.
So stick with me for a sec.
Sorry.
So that's good. So this is basically the music video for the parody of the song Mickey by Tony Basil. But it was about Ricky and Lucille Ball and all this kind of stuff. And it's like, oh, Ricky, basically, and your bongos and everything. Kyle, I think you know this one. I found out today that is a pre-Babs Bunny, pre-Dot Warner, and pre-Mom from Futurama, Tress MacNeille. I had no idea. This was 10 years before she landed the role of Babs Bunny, which her career took off in the voice role. She was actually Lucille Ball in the Weird Al video for Ricky. Wow. I had no idea until today.
Wow.
So, yeah, I was like, holy crap. And if you listen, I went back and watched the music video today, and I'm listening to it, and you can hear a little bit of Dot Warner from Animaniacs in there. And I was like, dude, that is so freaking awesome. Because she's had such a fantastic voice career, all the way through from that. And obviously so many other things, including actually Rugrats, which triggered my memory in this case. Just a long-standing career, Dot, Princess Angelina, Francesca, whatever it was. But yeah, no, she kind of got her start from Weird Al. And I was like, dude, that is so awesome.
Oh, let me stop.
Like a surgeon. Actually, funny thing, my wife they would play that in surgery when she used to do surgery as a vet. She would actually play that song in there on the playlist.
Oh, wow.
Because when you're a surgeon,
Weird Al. After Thursday, everybody's going to be saying, "I'm fat. I'm fat. I'm really, really fat."
I don't know. Can you say that today, or is that hurtful? I don't know.
Depends. It depends who you say.
Well, no, not
know,
if
is that canceled now?
Shame yourself. It's not hurtful.
Yeah, if it's not you, cool. But if it's directed to a opposite sex, yeah.
But it says I'm fat. I'm really,
I know.
Really fat.
No. The term.
If it's self-deprecating, I guess it's okay. But you can't put it on someone's wall and say, "Hey, this is you." I guess.
No, you can't go. There's too many snowflakes out there. They'll melt.
I can't.
I don't know. Dude, I've had cast members from TV shows be like, dude, you're fat. So I'm just like, whatever. I'm used to it now.
Yeah. And that's when you go, I'm fat.
Oh, dude.
Really, really fat.
So, I mean, Bill Pullman was really good on that show. But yeah, it was one of the other cast members. He's like, well, it's because you're kind of like fat. I'm like, well, thanks. You're kind of like bitch.
Oh, speaking of, name and stop.
Speaking of bitch, but dude, listen, the reality is at this point, I own a growing media company. Do you realize what I can, how much like you don't want to mess with us at this point? Bad PR is bad PR regardless. So, yeah. But it was one of those things. Yeah, it was a few years ago before I started Stream Punk and whatever that show was with Bill Pullman, where he played a cop. I don't know. I know he got really excited one day on Halloween because somebody dressed up as Lone Star, and he got so fired up, so excited by it.
Oh, wow.
That he wanted to take pictures of the guy because it was Bill Pullman. It's freaking Bill Pullman, and such a sweetheart of a guy. But someone on Halloween dressed up as Lone Star, and nobody got more excited about that than he did. And he was just like, I got to get pictures.
And you know what? That's good because it shows.
Yeah.
Now, little things, just little things, Rob. Yeah. Little things can make somebody smile and be happy.
Yeah. Rob, you're going to say something?
I was going to say, do we have another big topic?
Oh, yeah, we do.
Oh,
okay. Because you know what it is, Rob? You know what today is? It's the last Monday of the month. You know what normally happens at the last Monday of the month?
Today's Cash or Trash.
There you go.
I got 4 movies on tap. So
I was going to mention something real quick, but we don't have to get too much into it. But today released a quick preview trailer for the live action Stitch. And I actually liked it.
I like it too.
Well, we're not going to talk about that one because it's not coming out next month, but we have 4 movies on tap for next month. So, but let's do a quick break and then I will be right back with that. All right. Figured I'd try something out.
Hungry.
Like I said, yesterday I ate an entire pizza. Still lost about a pound anyway, but I ate an entire pizza, had chicken and ham on it. It was like freaking awesome stuff.
Were you supposed to talk during that or no?
No, actually no. I decided to do the one with the music because I figured that would give me a chance to not have to talk and I could like stretch real quick.
Okay.
So, no, it's okay.
I know the 1 week you were supposed to talk and it just kept playing. And...
When I had that last coughing fit and I was on mute, I checked the video real quick while you guys were talking to make sure that one had audio and then uploaded that one to play because it gave me a break from having to say anything. So.
Gotcha.
No, but I'm glad you asked. So yes, Rob. See, it was playing music on this side. Did you guys hear music?
Yeah.
All right.
We heard it, or I heard it. He heard it.
Yes, Kyle, I'll take you up on that one in a heartbeat because that way I don't have to say everything every time. Thank you, sir. We also, by the way, just so you know, I'm waiting on video to do a more updated version of that, have a little bit more polish to it. But I took the images that I've got for the moment. But anyway, yeah, Pizza Zone, you glorious bastards, you over there. So, all right. So, Rob, do you want to kick us off in this case?
Okay, let's go. So we got 4 movies. Is this the first one that comes out in, or are we not doing numeral order?
We're doing a quasi-numeral order, but not really.
Okay.
I'm just kind of going in the order of basically what I felt like.
Okay. So Sonic 3, perfect start. What is the budget? Do we have one?
Yes, we do, actually. Hang on. Budget is believed to be about 120 million.
Okay, cash.
Easy.
Easy.
Such a non-question on this case here. Sonic 3, that franchise is killing it now.
Yeah. No. I don't know exactly how well the Knuckles show did because I knew you had to have Paramount to watch the Knuckles show, and I don't know how relevant that'll be for this movie. But I don't think it'll be too much where you had to watch that in order to understand the third one. But no, alone with Jim Carrey coming back, and this will probably be Jim Carrey, I hate to say it, Jim Carrey's last movie.
Could be.
Because he is retired. He announced he's retired, and the only time he's came back for movies has been the Sonic franchise. Because he retired, I think, actor-wise, after either the first movie or it was the second, and so people didn't know he's coming in the third, and obviously he'll be in the third because of the trailer. So finally you're giving the fans that don't, the diehard fans have been waiting for Shadow that a lot of people don't know about Shadow. So you're finally getting to introduce I know it's not a new character, but new for a lot of people, and this was teased in the second one, and it's voiced by Keanu Reeves.
Yes.
So easy cash. I mean, it's got to make 240. It should easily do that. Maybe not opening weekend, but by the second weekend, it'll be cash.
Yeah, I mean, that's coming. By the way, it's December 20th for this one.
Yes.
You know, what's interesting about it, too, is that he had a general rule after Ace Ventura that he never did sequels anymore.
Yeah.
So the fact that he didn't do just one sequel, but two, and I think this is the first ever trilogy he's ever done.
And I think it's because they've and another fun fact about him, they've let him improvise. All his lines have been improv. There's nothing script.
Yep.
Right.
And they just work around it.
They're like, have fun.
But see, that's where you get certain people like him or Robin Williams who came back for the third Aladdin movie. You know, you just give them the chance to just go off book and just let them play with the moment.
There's a reason why Robin Williams was not in the second one.
Why was he? Well, it was Dan Castellaneta, but
because Disney broke the contract that they were not supposed to do any promotional or selling merchandise with his voice, and they voided, or they ruined that. So he said, "I'm not coming back for a second." Yes, they got Dan, which is also the voice of Homer Simpson.
Good voice in his own right.
Which I did not physically know that wasn't Robin Williams until last year.
Really?
I just didn't. You know, it sounds pretty good, and I watched those movies as kids, and then he did come back for the third one.
Also, the animated series, the Aladdin animated series on Disney.
Yes.
It wasn't Disney Afternoon, but it was on something.
Yes.
Dan Castellaneta was the voice there too.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was actually
all the shows got a spin-off TV show back in the day when all the movies got a TV show.
I know it also had, I believe, a pre-Seinfeld Jason Alexander, or before he was famous for Seinfeld, Jason Alexander.
So, Day, what do you think about Sonic 3?
Because it's my childhood.
I was I think, honestly, even if it wasn't your childhood, I think cash is the right call regardless.
Oh, just curious. Did anybody say Wicked was trash by chance?
I might have said something in that vein.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Because it's made $169 million this weekend.
What was the budget on that?
It has to make.
It was like $250,000, wasn't it? Or $250,000?
No, it was 135.
150. Okay.
Oh,
so it's more than halfway to its mark.
Did it update? Okay, I thought it was 135 was the budget.
I just pulled up a 150.
Okay, but still made 169 opening weekend. I think that's pretty good, and it's got fantastic reviews.
That I've heard. Yeah, it's got like an 8.2 rating and things like this. So.
Yeah. So. What do you say, Mr. Squat?
Oh, 100% cash.
Yeah.
Listen, this is such an easy grab.
Oh yeah.
Because in this case, obviously the franchise has been spectacular. You know, we haven't said anything about him yet, but credit to, Idris Elba, and of course, definitely Ben Schwartz.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, Ben Schwartz's voice work on the entire franchise has been spectacular. Smart by the animators to make him look the way he's supposed to look, as opposed to original version.
Yes.
I mean, but this movie easily could crush out this year and start next year nicely.
Which Ugly Sonic killed it in the Chip and Dale movie.
Yeah.
Great redemption arc at the end of that movie, and
So, but yeah, no, this is an easy cash in this case here because, dude, it's Sonic.
It's Sonic.
You know, and it's like I said, it's done so well, surprisingly.
Yeah.
You know, but what's going to be funny though is I think it's going to put pressure on Super Mario to try and basically tap into and do just as well.
I would love to see and I know this is scary. I would love to see a live action new Mario movie, not the 90s that we got, but an updated version, and then we get Sonic versus Mario.
Okay. So, well, like a Super Smash Brothers kind of
thing? They speak.
I said I wasn't going to say this, but there is rumors that Nintendo had basically talked about doing a live action, kind of merge the video game realm with Smash Bros.
Yeah, they need to. It would be.
We're going to see what happens with Sonic 3.
Sonic 3, you don't have to worry about.
No.
Oh, you mean the post-credit scene at the very end of the movie?
Yes.
That's supposed to be introducing a new character. You're right. I did see that there is some character that's going to get introduced. That it could be at the end of the movie. It could be Sonic. It could be Mario.
We don't know.
We don't know.
You gotta go see it, ladies and gentlemen.
But you know when we'll know it? In December.
But yeah, this is, like I said, $250 million really, really easy on this one. Oh, Captain Lou. Swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go do the Mario. Just like that. And then you watch him literally like miss his mark with his foot. And he puts his foot forward one step at the end.
I want to see a live action Rob.
I'm gonna lose my ish if they do what I think they're gonna do at the end credit scenes for Sonic 3. Yes, I will lose my ish if they do what I think they're gonna do.
What do you think they're gonna do?
I'm not saying.
All right.
That one until the movie comes out.
A character I hope that does get introduced, but I hope it's not an end credit scene. I hope we get them in the middle of the movie. Would be nice if we got Amy, just for all the fans of.
Haven't introduced yet.
Yeah, she's the love interest for Sonic.
Or who knows, Princess Sally. I mean, you want to date myself a little bit on that one.
Yeah.
Whatever that weird, quirky French fox guy was. But you know who? Jaleel White. Can we get Jaleel White to do a voice? I mean, he was Sonic for all those years, man. Give Urkel a nod here. Come on.
I do like. I like that Tails is voiced from the '90s. Colleen. I wish we would have still had Roger Craig Smith, but you're right. Ben Schwartz has done a great job as Sonic.
Colleen O'Shaughnessy.
Yeah. I've met her, and she took a video of me doing the escalator scene from Elf at Planet, but I just didn't know how to say that long word.
Yeah. Yes. Colleen O'Shaughnessy. Do you think perhaps she's Irish in that name?
Yeah, possibly.
So. She's got a 25th wedding anniversary next year. That's nice. So.
What's the 25th anniversary?
She get 25th wedding anniversaries next year.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say we have a lot of anniversaries next year. If y'all didn't realize, we have the 40th anniversary of Back to the Future next year, and we have the 50th anniversary of Jaws.
And 1975, 50th anniversary of Rocky Horror too.
Yeah, and the Goonies.
And 40th. Goonies. And 1995, basically 30-year anniversary of Babe, the first Babe movie.
Oh, Babe.
Yeah.
Speaking of Babe.
Well, let's see. What was 2005? What did we have that year? 2004, we had Euro Trip.
2005.
But they ain't do no cast meet reunion.
2006 will be Clerks 2, though, which I consider the end of the franchise. I do not consider Clerks 3 canon. Thank you very much. By the way, in case you're ever wondering, I sit here and I fidget with Lego pieces all the time. Constantly just sitting here with little Lego pieces because it keeps my brain going. So pay no attention to that. So I just constantly sit here and just play with these things.
Oh, I don't even know you was doing that.
Yeah.
Yo, there's 2 big movies that are going to be the 20th anniversary from 2005, and that's Batman Begins.
Yes.
And Star Wars: Revenge of the Sith.
Oh my God! How the frick did I miss that? Wow. Yeah.
I'm glad I got his autograph.
Who?
I
did too.
I worked the IT department second shift, so by 7 o'clock I was all by myself. There were certain cases where I would just like close the lab early and just kick people out, And one of the examples that I did was Revenge of the Sith, because
Wait, I'm
just
like Revenge of the Sith.
No, I worked the IT department at a college, but there would be certain cases like Terminator 3 and Star Wars Episode 3 where I just closed the lab early, kicked all the students out for whoever studying whatever they're studying, and went to go see the movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, can't figure out why I didn't have a job that year after that. So whatever, the job was shit. Any place that charges their employees $420 a year to park on the company parking lot. So, but anyway, moving on. So, trying this one, I'm curious to get your thoughts here. The budget on this is estimated to be $250 million. And more so, it's coming out the exact same day as Sonic 3.
Oh,
I think it's a really bad call.
This is kind of why I was talking about the live action movie trailers that we've been getting.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we know anything about the past, the live action adaptations really have not been the best. Yeah. But what's interesting about this movie is this is something we have never seen. I think it's very ballsy doing it not a cartoon and you did it live action, because we've never seen this story before.
Facts. But here's the kicker. From rumors, they saying that Mufasa was pretty much adopted.
Yes.
Scar was the rightful ruler. So we're gonna have to figure out if the way they do this, will this be, oh God.
It's about how Mufasa he was adopted.
He came to power. Yeah.
And that's why and he probably got ruled over because Scar was a darker character. So I mean, so like I said, yes, this is an original idea. Would I have rather this like Lion King style animation from the early 90s? Yeah, over a live action. I think it's very ballsy to do original idea live action.
This is going to be like a hard.
Because I hate to say it, you can be as original as you want to be, and I may be eating my own words. But I feel like this one's going to be trash.
I can see it.
I can see it, but also I can see cash as well, because
I feel like you're going to have the fans that saw the first Lion King live action, and they're automatically going to judge this movie because that first one was trash.
Well, see, also, like I said, you're going up against Sonic 3. We just established was going to do really well.
Yes.
Right.
Well, that too. You're going against Sonic 3, but I'm just saying alone, I don't think this movie has the power to, yes, it's an original idea, cool, but it's a Disney movie, so it's going to be on streaming service the next month, most likely.
It'll be on Disney Plus by January 5th.
Right. That's why I'm saying so I think a lot of people are rather going to go see Sonic, go see Sonic 3 over seeing Mufasa the Lion King.
I feel like Mufasa might be more geared towards an older audience.
Yeah. They're gonna try to get that nostalgic for the people that grew up with Lion King. I get that.
But at the same time, the older audience is going to bring their kids to see Sonic 3. Because a lot of the older audience, like say my generation, we grew up on original Sonic.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, the success of Sonic and Mario.
I don't know. I'm gonna leave it as a question mark on this one.
You gotta say cash or trash.
I gotta leave it as question mark. I'm in the twink because I don't know how to answer this because
that's not the game.
I understand, Rob, but it's difficult to say.
In other news, it's been announced that Davion Bussey is currently running for Senate by virtue of the fact that he's clearly taking a political stand on his beliefs on Mufasa the Lion King. When pressed to find out if he thought the movie would have success or failure, he decided to remain ambivalent, which means he is perfect to run for office.
How did the first? Well, that's a good question. I mean, I guess you can.
Yeah, let me see this. But 9 times out of 10, you can't always go by the first.
I mean, it's a good estimate.
Right. How did? Wait. Sorry, let me.
Yeah, I'm trying to find it. Hang on a sec.
How did the first Lion King did budget-wise?
Yeah, put live action.
Live action.
1.6 billion. Holy crap!
Yeah.
Wow, I did not see that one coming. Yeah.
Well,
mostly international, but still.
And
that's why I'm saying. That's what I'm saying, because that's why I'm a tweener in this, because.
So what year did this come out? Okay, so this came out before the pandemic too.
Yeah.
When people actually had money.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what happened what else came out in July 2019, but that gives them a ballsy decision to try and go this way with it.
But it's either cash or trash day. You got to pick one or the other.
Because I saw the budget and the first one and how much it made. And also the fact that the story is like, I'm leaning towards cash, but barely.
Yeah. I kind of feel the same way. I think it's going to do like maybe 500 or 600 million, but it's not going to do it.
May I ask, where was this filmed?
I don't know. Good question.
Dude, in the back of Walt Disney and their little
No.
South Africa.
Okay.
2019 remake was Kenya, and this was South Africa.
You know what? I changed my. We're gonna do cash because you're right. The international will probably make this cash because of it being filmed in their country. Their entire country is gonna go see this movie.
That explains it because the last one had 111 million or 111. Oh yeah, 111 million. No,
it had $1 billion overseas.
1.1 billion. There we go. International. So yeah, you're probably right. Africa will get behind that one.
So as long as it, even if it only makes 30 million in the States, as long as it makes 500 million overseas, we're good. So
you know what?
All right, so we're gonna say cash because everything's just gonna make cash.
Yeah, because Sonic is pretty much domestic.
Oh yeah, Sonic's gonna make cash domestic, no problem.
But I think Mufasa, like you said, I think Mufasa is gonna make money.
The international will be the only reason. Which there's another movie that I've been hearing good things, but it is trash right now in the box office, and it breaks my heart.
What movie is that?
The red one.
Yeah, well, we did predict that was going to do kind of meh.
I think Rob still said cash, but I'm just like, it breaks my heart because it actually.
Did I say trash?
I did. Because that was a $250 million budget, and it's currently sitting at 118.
Yeah.
So.
It breaks my heart.
Sorry, man. Sorry for your loss.
Sam, I know him.
God. All right. So moving on to number 3.
Oh, what's this?
This is the Bob Dylan biopic, Complete Unknown.
See, I'm going to be honest with you. With this one, I think it's going to be.
What's the budget?
70 to 80 million.
Oh.
80, yeah, 81 in total, actually.
Is it going overseas?
It probably will, because Bob Dylan is one. Actually, I'm sorry. It was 81 million before tax credit, so about 60 to 70 million.
All right, so I would say cash on this one, because documentary films or story bio films about people who like no longer here, but they made an impact, doesn't really do well, but it does well in the Oscars. I
will say this: it comes out on Christmas, and that's Timothy Chalamet.
Like
a very bankable guy right now.
Yeah.
Wait, who's
Timothy Chalamet, Wonka?
Yeah.
Wait, that's Timothy there?
Yes.
I was there. I did a day on that film. Yeah, that is 100% him.
That does not even look like him. Holy crap!
Yeah, he told me my cell phone was falling out of my pocket.
Speaking of Timothy, he's just taking every role from Johnny Depp.
Yeah, you know what? He's a younger version of Johnny Depp. He kind of is.
He's Edward Scissorhands. They just released the trailer.
Yeah.
I had a bunch of people that saw that trailer. And
I love it.
They said it wasn't real.
It is.
It probably is. Listen, in the era of remakes, reboots, and requels, you know.
That wasn't a fan-made trailer. That was a legit trailer.
I believe it was.
No, I believe it was on all the other different platforms. That's why I know that one was a legit trailer. But no, I enjoyed it. But no, sorry. So this one, my issue is, my curiosity is where this is getting distributed, because that can make a big difference if this movie's going to be cash or trash. Yes, you make this movie like Day just said. You make this movie on Christmas Day so it can come out for the Oscars, because it came out right before 2025. But I mean, 160 should be able to make it, but I know our theater don't have this one. I know that don't mean anything, but I'm just curious what the distribution is on this.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's Timothy Chalamet. I mean, that's as bankable as you're going to get right now and it's something coming in at 60 to 70 million. That's pretty doable. And Bob Dylan is a big name, for the boomer generation.
Cash.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because once you told me the budget, I was like, oh, this is cash.
Well, one of the things about it is it actually filmed entirely in New Jersey. So the budget was 81. The tax credits took it down like 27 million. Something. It's insane numbers. So it's a very, very financially feasible movie with him, Elle Fanning, Edward Norton's in it as well. But
wait, who did you just say?
Elle Fanning and also Edward Norton.
That's Dakota Fanning's sister, right?
Yes. Yeah,
that's awesome. Did you get to meet Mr. Timothy, or you just saw him from a side view?
Yeah, I did. During a scene, by the way, this took place in like the 60s and 70s. So he actually told me my cell phone was falling out of my pocket. So I kind of had to like stick it back into my pocket. So yes, that did happen.
Wait, what?
Timothy Chalamet told me my cell phone was falling out of my pocket during a scene. So I had to shove it back in my pocket again. I forgot about that till just now. Yeah, it was a scene that took place in Hoboken because there's a small bar down there. There's bars are all over Hoboken. But
wait, so did you just confirm you're in this movie?
I'll probably show up, yeah.
Woo! So it's gonna be cash because Scott's in it.
Basically Scott did an overnight in Hoboken in like July, I think it was, something like that. It was a really nice overnight.
Crazy.
It was a weird thing. I didn't get there until like it was like a 10 o'clock call or something really, really, really late. I don't remember when it was, but it was a really late shoot for me. I don't have that. All right. But somewhere around June or July.
A huge shout out to Mr. Scott for your huge success on the Penguin.
Yeah.
Yes, the crick in my neck that came from the neck pain on the Maserati going 55 miles an hour. Ouch.
That show has had nothing but 10 out of 10s from everybody.
Thank you. I did a really good job sitting in a car.
Yeah. So good job. Shout out.
Sitting in a car with questionable brakes because they kind of weren't really that great and the car sputtered a little. But no, well, here's the thing. That's the funny thing. When I say that when you photo double, typically you photo double for just like, a hand going into a shot, a distance shot, things like that. And to be able to say that I photo double for one of People Magazine's most sexiest men of all time is a pretty good honor. I just leave out the part where it was basically he looked like the Penguin.
That's funny.
That's funny.
So, well, I'm saying cash. I think Day said cash and Scott said cash.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think this, like I said, because of the fact that it is so, affordable.
You're in this movie, so it has to be cash.
Oh, thank you. I'm flattered by that.
Yeah.
All right. Well, this wasn't my intention to go that direction, but I guess I have to go with one more in this case. And I'm really curious about this one.
So wait, are we doing 5?
We're doing 4. So basically, we've already done 3 at this point. This one, I'm throwing this one out there because there was a scene in this, that I was actually part of. I can't
so we're just throwing all Scott movies.
Listen, that was not my intent. 100%. I was actually gonna ask this as a request. If anybody does actually get the chance to see this movie, let me know if my scene shows up, because there's a certain scene in there towards the end that I can't talk about, NDAs and shit. But I'm curious to see if it makes the final cut or not.
May I ask, who are the big celebrities in this?
Rachel Ziegler's in it. There's a few other people too.
Wait, Mrs. Controversial Snow White?
Controversial Snow White, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Or like, yeah. The fairest one of all, like not Gal Gadot. So I think in this case, because it's Rachel Zegler, she's taken some hits in there. But yeah, we shot it 2 days over in Bloomfield. Me, my buddy Rich was there, a bunch of other people. Weirdly enough, I did this while doing press conferences for NYCFC. So I'm sitting there in holding and like asking the head coach questions. It was great. Got some weird looks from some other people, but as long as your clothes are on, I say it's a good one. Yes, I will say that too, because you don't ever want to see me without my clothes on ever. I don't like it. I was a never nude for 2 years as a teenager. True story. But we'll talk about the Nick at another time, or the Deuce at another time.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, in this case, I'm curious because there's a scene I'm really, really interested to see what shows up for it. I'll tell you guys off camera. Kyle will tell you off camera.
And then when I go watch it, I go, Scott, I know him.
Basically, yeah, I'm curious in this case.
I'm gonna yell about there and be like, I know that guy.
I can't say anything because it ties directly to the plot of it, but I'm curious because this was a pretty low budget movie directed by a guy named Kyle Mooney.
And when we say low budget, we talking about $4 million?
Probably 10 to 15. I don't have the exact numbers on it.
Okay.
But it's getting released pretty much in the next 10 days.
Oh.
Yeah, a little bit of a limited release, but I'm curious.
With no advertisement?
A little under the radar, because I mean, again, Rachel Zegler is taking some hits right now. Yeah. I mean, she voiced something recently.
I think at this point they should just cancel the live action Snow White.
That might, well, yeah. Well, I mean, when you saw like the scene of the CGI dwarves, and you're looking at it, it's like, wow, that's bad. Yeah. I mean, that's like Sonic, like original Sonic bad, or food.
And that's why I said some of the live action stuff we've been getting, like we got How to Train Your Dragon, that trailer, and the trailer we got today for the Stitch has me have hope for future live actions.
Sure.
But this does not give me hope, because when you release stuff like this, yeah. But I'm still hoping that maybe Stitch will do so great and amazing that we will get a live action Treasure Planet. That's all I'm asking.
Treasure Planet. Oh yeah, I never.
Or Atlantis.
Okay.
So
yeah, those ones that kind of fell under the radar.
Yeah, those are the underrated Disney movies.
Or they probably gonna do Princess and the Frog live action.
I will say The Rock does look good as Maui. There was set releases, and he actually looking good as the part.
There we go.
So all right, well, you said this has a limited release, so what does that mean? It's only gonna be at a couple theaters, probably where you are.
I looked at where I was. It's only got like 2 screenings a day in like Paramus.
So this is like a 4:30 kind of type with like the Kevin Smith.
Pretty much, yeah. It centers around basically literally New Year's Eve 1999.
So does it have the chance to become cash even though it's limited?
It could possibly. I don't know if it will or not. So.
Rob's gonna say cash because Scott Churchson's in it, so it has to make millions.
Hey, I got paid, so whatever.
Yeah. And I'm gonna say, realistically,
don't trash on your boss.
You can trash on, dude. I've done some really bad films in my time.
I really gonna have to say trash because of the fact that what was the budget again?
Like 10 to 15.
Oh, cash.
Yay! yes, cash for our boss.
I look forward to the day where I can reunite with Marty Cove, because Marty and I will have such great conversations about the really shit films that we did like 10 years ago.
You've been in a movie with Martin Cove?
Yeah. He smoked cigars in my car once.
That's amazing. I know him.
Yeah. So do I.
I haven't smoked cigars with him.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But I might have to.
But I look forward to it because that's one of those really nice redemption stories, because, you know, his career was kind of like kaput for a while. And then Cobra Kai came along and he just went right back up the ladder again.
Yeah.
You know, and I'm very happy for him, because when we were working together, they were lower budget films that were lower budget. I'll just leave it at that. You know, I mean, I'm not going to mention too many names here, but it was one of those things that was kind of sad in some ways to see the guy from like Karate Kid and Rambo and Cagney and Lacey to kind of like struggle the way he did. So it's an underappreciated redemption to see Marty Cove have so much success in like five plus seasons of Cobra Kai.
Yeah.
You know, and originally when he was revealed at the end of season 1, he had actually asked the directors like Mitch Hurwitz and everything to be like, why don't you bring me in for more than one episode? Because he was trying to get work, because he didn't really have a lot going on. And they were like, we're saving you for season 2. Trust me, it'll be okay. And then come season 2, he was, you know, all the way through season 6. You know, he's been an integral part, the main one, top 3 on the call sheet, or probably top 5 on the call sheet. And it's been a really, really nice story for him. You know, for somebody who's 70, 80 years old, whatever he is.
The show's killing it.
Yeah, I went through and I did watch the first 2 parts in the last couple of days. I was going to not do it, but then I saw too many spoilers, so I'm like, I'll just watch the 2 parts and just wait out the third. I gave up. I tried not to, but I got too many spoilers. I'm like, all right, I'm done.
And that is the problem nowadays of social media. As soon as something releases, you find out either the day of or the day after. If you didn't watch it the first day, you get spoiled. And, you know, but I'm excited for the 3rd part. And then there was an official statement that the movie that's coming out next year, the Karate Kid movie, it'll be 3 years after the end of Cobra Kai.
That's how they're tying it in. Okay, that's interesting. I was wondering how they were going to bring the 2 together.
Yeah, it's supposed to be 3 years after Cobra Kai, whatever happens at the end of the
Sekai Taikai tournament. Yeah. All right, that's interesting. Okay, that answers a big question on my side, because I didn't know, you know, because it's coming out like right after Cobra Kai like wraps. Yeah. Or, you know, premiere. So. Yeah,
it's supposed to come out in May. And Cobra Kai releases Valentine's Day.
Oh, part 3 is Valentine's Day? Shit, really?
Yeah, it's I think the 14th or something like. It's around that time.
That's ass. At least, you know, here's the thing. At least the Stranger Things, you know, season 4, there was like 6 weeks between them. You know, part 1 and part 2 was like six weeks. That wasn't bad. This is like months, and it's like, dude, no, come on.
You know, it's a strategic moment where where people are having to do. Kind of shame on Netflix, but you know, oh well. Is if you really want to catch up with the series and not have spoilers, like Scott said, you have to subscribe at least 3 months now. And if you don't want ads, they're getting $15 out of you every single time. If you're too worried about spoilers,
$16.52 is what I pay every month.
Okay, but
I get Slam Dunk. I get the anime Slam Dunk, and Dragonball Daima if I really feel like it. Oh, Daima,
I got to
I'm not big on Daima.
A blurry version of Jake Paul.
Dude, they got WWE coming in January. Trust me, WWE is very nervous around this, and so is the NFL, because the NFL has games on Christmas.
Oh yeah, the Netflix.
Yep. So it's going to be interesting to see, because Peacock had the problem with playoff games last year. By the way, Peacock, I was playing Toon Blast and had an ad. Peacock is offering 1 year for $20. They're that desperate right now.
That's a good deal.
$19.99 for an entire 12-month period.
Now, is that with ads or without ads?
I don't know. I just saw the ad itself. I sent it to Robin because she's been talking about it.
Yeah.
If she wants it, fine, she can get it. I'm not gonna do it.
$20.
But yeah, $20 even with ads is a really good deal for, like, you know, it's like what? $1.67 a month.
Yeah.
But it shows how rough things are for Peacock right now.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow.
Law and Order Organized Crime is going to Peacock this year. The Chris Maloney series. Its final season is not going to be. Its final season is not going to be on NBC. It's going to Peacock. So
is that the only movies coming out? There's nothing else big.
There's others, but I only picked 4 in this case.
Oh, okay.
We're also 90 minutes in at this point too. So
yeah.
True.
But,
I didn't get to see the list beforehand, but I could have swore there was something else big.
Let's see. Terrifier 3 gets an official wide release Christmas Eve because it is, or re-release, I guess. The Brutalist, Baby Girl, White Christmas, Lord of the Rings, War of the Rohirrim, the anime. Christopher, how you getting Christopher? Unless it's archived. Oh yeah, Kraven the Hunter.
Yeah, that comes out next month.
All right, we'll do Kraven the Hunter and then we'll wrap it up.
Okay, because I was there at the screening.
You've already seen it?
Yes,
I believe you did.
When's it come out?
That's a good question.
I just had it and I lost it. I'm sorry. Hang on a sec.
You're good.
130 million is the budget. December 13th.
Okay. So do you want me to?
It has to be non-spoiler.
Okay, give my take on it.
Just give us a rough. Basically, let us know your thoughts without any spoilers. Is it something? My biggest question is: it something you're gonna want to watch again in theaters?
I should bring my mom in this. Oh God, I'm gonna say yes, and it's violent to the point that you will enjoy the violence.
Well, it is rated
The movie
R,
you want to bring your mother to, sure, you know.
No, my mom was at the screening with me, and she enjoyed the film, and she called him sexy.
He is man pretty. I'll give him that.
And I think it's funny because that's Jared Leto, right?
No.
No.
The
guy from Kick-Ass.
No, not Jared Leto.
Aaron Taylor Johnson.
Yeah, Aaron Taylor Johnson.
But what else was he? Something else in the Marvel? Wasn't he something in the MCU?
He was Quicksilver.
Yeah, okay.
But that picture does look like Jared Leto.
No, no.
Wow. Oh wow, he was the kid in Shanghai Nights. He was the Charlie Chaplin kid. Holy crap! Wow.
But like I would say cash, based on what I saw at the Sony panel, and it's the 15 minutes of the time that they gave us to watch a bit of the film. I'm going to say cash.
Oh, so you haven't watched the movie?
Rob, I saw 15 minutes of the film.
Oh, 15 minutes. That's not watching the entire movie.
No, we don't watch the entire movie. They give you 15 minutes of this film.
You said you got to go to the premiere of it.
No, that was Venom.
All right.
Oh, so when you saw Venom, you got 15 minutes of this.
No, I was at the panel for the Sony panel.
Okay.
NYCC?
Yeah.
Okay, that's where the confusion was. I heard you went to a premiere, so I thought you already got to see this. So my bad. So you saw 15 minutes. Okay, cool.
And by far, you're going to enjoy this film.
All right. I don't know. I'm scared of this movie because there's a lot of reports that it's going to do as bad as Morbius. But I think it's a good thing to put it as a rated R movie and not dub it down to a PG-13 movie.
Just go all in.
Go all in. I don't know. I don't know who's all hyped to see the movie. So it's really hard.
Lot of people hype.
It's a little under the radar, though.
It is under the radar, and I'm saying is people are judging the whole Sonyverse by, you couldn't make a good Madam Web movie. Venom 3, I enjoyed Venom 3, but there's a lot of people that did not like Venom 3. Yes, it made its money. It is.
Yes, and let me know in the comments, Davion.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of the people in the comments were like, "Day, are you out of your fucking mind?"
Seriously, let me see. Let me see. Because I'm about to tell y'all, look, Kraven the Hunter is a must go see. And I'm not doing this just to basically rub shoulders with Sony. After I saw the 15 minutes of it, it's worth going to see.
If they didn't end it.
But like I say all the time when I do my reviews, take it with a grain of salt. That's my opinion. You have yours. If you want to go see it, go right ahead. If you don't, and you just want to listen to he said, she said, go right ahead. From the 15 minutes I saw, I'm invest.
Hang on a second.
I know we're not going to, but it'd be nice if we get some Spider-Man references.
Spider-Man, Spider-Pig, Spider-Pig.
Does whatever Spider-Pig does. Can it swing from a web? No, it can't, because it's a pig. Watch out, Spider-Pig.
Oh, I'm sorry. No, I apologize. It was actually for Smile 2.
Oh.
What's Smile 2?
The review that disagreed with Davion.
Oh, okay.
Well, Smile 2 that was better than the first one, though.
Also, if you get a chance, go watch the world's best Christmas pageant.
Yes, with the mom from what was it? From Gilmore Girls, the hot mom.
Yeah.
So yeah, Dave, we had that comment there, by the way.
Bro, you got.
They wrote you a book.
Yeah, they did.
A little TLDR on that one, yeah.
I like seeing a movie to where the first one. Dude, it was good. It made sense. I'm gonna say like this. I saw Smile 1, and I was really like, After seeing 2, that junk did creep me the heck out because you ain't expect what will happen.
Mm-hmm.
Like it wasn't, and it was really well organized. Like, psychological, this was really good.
Mm-hmm.
It played with your mind. Like, I don't know what the person expected, but like I tell everybody, you made an impact. I guess so.
But listen, some people are always going to disagree with you no matter what.
Yeah, no matter what. Like, I'm cool with it. Like, he made his point.
It was just really funny because here's the thing. I try to look at comments. I try to respond back. I try to throw a heart in there, things like this. There's some that I don't do. It's like there's something in there. It's like, could you imagine if a Democrat said this? I'm like, ain't touching that one. But one of them, it's like heart, no heart. And then that one come in, I'm like, do I heart this? Do I not heart this?
Yeah, heart them, because you know what? At least
that's where we go. Thanks for your opinion. Have a great Stream Punk day.
No. Heart them, because you want to know why? It's good that you
1, 2. Davion's coming for you.
Nah, but
you want me to get a heart on for this?
Yeah, because I know something. It's good that you disagree with me. Because we can agree to disagree.
I got a heart boner for you.
Okay. Well, on that note.
Yeah.
Are we ready to wrap this up?
Yeah, give me 1 sec. One more go around. Eventually, future commercials will probably include John Bailey, because I think
I know him.
I just think for the fun of it, it's like, you would be able to record this. Like, robots transform, roll out, and get pizza.
I know him.
Yes, but all right. So, anything else, by the way, at this point? I think we're good.
Speaking of John Bailey, he told me yesterday that Marvel Rivals comes out next month, and he gets to be Jeff the Shark.
Nice. See if he wants to come back.
All right.
Yeah.
Commits on it.
Yeah, I'll ask him if he wants to come back when it comes out. If he wants to come out and promote it.
Sure, absolutely. We'll make it happen.
Cool.
So, all right. So, who wants to wrap us out?
You can actually. You know what? I'm thankful for you, Dave. So you got us.
Aw.
Thank you, Rob. So, ladies and gentlemen, your Tales from the Film Set. This is Davion. That's Rob. And this is Scott. And we're out of here, ladies and gentlemen. Hey.
Happy Thanksgiving, folks.